As soon as I get to the rink, I think I start to flip a switch and start to get into the zone a little bit. I wouldn't have put all the blood, sweat, and tears into hockey if I just planned on going to college, getting a degree, and calling it quits after that. It's my dream to play pro.
At 7, from Northbrook, Illinois, number 16, James Sanchez.
I probably started, I think, like 4 years old, and just did the typical learn to skate, and then the house league, and then just slowly through the years, just kept working way up through the levels, and then here we are. Double A is kind of where I started. I started with Northern Express, and then 2 years at Team Illinois, and then I went to the Chicago Mission. I had 2 years at CYA, which is the Chicago Young Americans. And then after that, I decided to play for like junior hockey, and I went to the National Team Development Program. And it was awesome, like playing for my country for 2 years there. I knew as soon as they offered, I knew I wanted to take that, and I knew it was a great opportunity for hockey and education, and it was awesome to go to my dream school. When I decided to leave Michigan, I knew I had to make my next commitment. My next choice has to be a perfect choice and a great fit.
You know, sometimes the writing's on the wall, and a change of scenery is a good thing.
I didn't see Michigan hockey being my route to the NHL necessarily. I didn't feel like settling with just that and just with the average, so I would have regretted staying and getting my degree versus trying to make something out of this whole hockey thing and not really giving it an honest try.
Fortunately, they decided it was time to go in a different direction, and he was still age eligible to be here. If he wasn't, he might just be a student there and not be playing any hockey games, and they'd be honoring his scholarship, and that would be it for hockey.
So I knew I still had 1 year of eligibility left in junior hockey, and I wanted to really prove to myself and everyone that there is more left in the tank, and I truly believe that I can, like I said, fulfill my dream of playing in the NHL. Coach Oliver David was the first one to reach out and to really help with open arms. I was really thrilled to have a team be so accepting and help me, I guess, restart my path.
You can come in with an ego and blow up a whole team, or you can be the guy that helps drive the team in the right direction, and thankfully he's been a good kid on and off the ice.
When you're out there, it's just I'm doing what I love, so it's a blast to make it my job, I guess you would say. It's definitely different. So I think this is the first team that I've really been on that I'm the older guy. I'm trying to teach them things and they're learning from me, but I'm also learning from them.
Our league is 16 to 20 years old, and he's a 20-year-old coming from college, so that alone, adds a dynamic. And but on top of that, he has a skill set that is above average nonetheless.
He's very old in this league, and he has been in college for 2 years. He's been on a winning team. He's played overseas for Team USA and everything like that. So he has a lot. He's seen a lot in the hockey world and everything, and he knows a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice, your Dubuque Fighting Saints.
Coming into the Dubuque Fighting Saints, I knew my roommate Willie Nierum was also going to the Dubuque Fighting Saints, so I was definitely a factor into it to get to play with him again.
I think I've known of James for most of my life, so I played against him when I was really young, and then I played with him since I was 10 to 14. So, and then we kind of went our own separate ways, and then we're back together now playing together. I think you always have kind of an image in your head for the opposing team. So when we got to know each other, being on the same team, you know, you start to think like, man, like I kind of like this guy, you know, and you start to grow a friendship and everything. And it is kind of ironic that, you know, you hate someone and then you start playing on the same team as them, and you know, you never think that you'd be friends with them. We have each other's backs on the ice no matter what goes down.
This is my last shot at going to college again, so I didn't want to go into the wrong school and mess up my last 2 years of hockey to really make something out of hockey. So like I said, I took my time, and then ASU came around, and I went on a visit, and I knew I wanted to go there.
He's now committed a full scholarship offer he received recently to Arizona State University. So that in itself is a big deal for the younger guys on our team and the guys just starting the process.
Being committed to ASU and still playing in this league, that doesn't change anything. You still take every game seriously, and there's no days off just because you're committed.
You know, knowing that you're going to transition from here to ASU, and being able to stay focused and grounded, making the most of this experience. I mean, that alone right there, that maturity and that experience that he's had prior, and now that he's living day to day here with us, has been invaluable.
What's your backup plan? What's your other option?
That's a good question. I plan to obviously go to ASU, finish, and try to get my master's. Really, I try to finish my hockey career as long as I can, and I don't think I have to have it figured out when I'm 20 exactly, so I'm really not too worried about what I have to do when I'm 30. It doesn't matter what team you go to, it'd just be awesome to prove to everyone and to yourself like all the work you put in, like you can finally make it, and it would be awesome to make a living out of the sport I love, instead of having a desk job in a cubicle.
The background of high-level games played and all of that maturation and on-ice development really proves to be valuable as long as he continues building his game. And that will be something that teams will give him a chance at playing professionally because of his background.
I think his work ethic can take him there as well, so I believe in James.
I truly believe that I can fulfill my dream of playing in the NHL. It's just really enjoying the journey I'm on. Not many people get to do it, and it's really exciting.
Scoring for your Fighting Saints, number 16, James